Good afternoon, everyone. It's 5:15 here in the UK on Tuesday, the 2nd of November, just before the FOMC tomorrow. Okay, so we have a situation. The S&P is up about 20 points on the day, and all the measures of the trend on VectorVest are up. I think I've got the market timing chart open, and it's a really interesting chart because for the VectorVest composite has just broken to an all-time high, and we seem to have punched through this resistance that's been in place for, well, since March. I've just loaded the DEW market timing system, and that market timing system has been long in the market since the 15th of October. These trends always go on much longer than I think, so things look very optimistic here. I've got quite a few spread bets running in the US market. That's them, and I'm very pleased with them. NVIDIA, AMD, Builders is flat, Lincoln is flat, and Microsoft. So the three tech are well up. If we can have a look at them quickly, if I don't mess this up. There we go. That's Microsoft, and that was my entry point there, and stop loss is still there. I think I'll bring the stop loss up underneath that inside day in a few minutes. So Microsoft looking very good indeed. As you know, it's overtaken Apple as the world's biggest company, so that's looking pretty good. This is NVIDIA, and NVIDIA, my stop is underneath there. That's the entry point. I think that if I wasn't at a trading show last Friday, I would have added to this as it came out of that double inside. So we had a gap up and then a double inside, and it broke, going very strongly indeed today. So that looks great. This is AMD, and AMD got in there, pulled back for 3 or 4 days, didn't get anywhere near the 21-day moving average, and then yesterday, in fact, charted this magnificent big outside day. And I did add to that position this morning at as it broke up through that high at about 126. Stop loss on both positions now is underneath that low. So I'm back to full size in AMD. Very happy with that indeed. That's Lincoln, still underwater a little bit, but the trends are in good shape. I'm not particularly worried about it. So and the last one that I didn't quite catch there is Builders, and that's Builders. I'm reasonably happy with that as well. Only got in at 58, so it's up, what, half a dollar. It's come back to the 21 period moving average. It just needs a little bit of time. We put on earnings per share here. We can see this huge, over the last few months, earnings per share has gone from $3 to $5, and with any luck, that's going to push that significantly higher. Those are going quite well. It's certainly not exhaustive. There's plenty of other stocks out there. I've been busy today, in fact, trying to come up with some stocks under $10 for the hot stock panel that I'm involved with tomorrow at 2 p.m. US time. Reasonably happy with this. I'm doing my best to try and let these run, and hopefully if this breakout in the VectorVest composite keeps going, then we could see a very strong move. Look at this over the last year. You can see how this has been in a range since March, and would seem to have broken up through those highs, and you know the target from this consolidation would be considerably higher. I'm hoping that that is going to signal a really cracking move into Christmas. And of course, if it happens across there, then my belief system always tells me it's going to happen in the UK as well. UK is flat today, but after a very good day yesterday, and I was going to add to my portfolio this morning, but I don't like to add to it on a down day. So the market was down this morning, so I really haven't done anything at all, but reasonably happy with my lot. And I haven't, as I say, done anything since I spoke about this at the Q&A yesterday afternoon. That's the portfolio. Let's resort it by RT as always, and that brings the shares with the highest RT to the top of the pack. And I'm glad to say that Pershing Square, that I've held for quite a long time, in fact is up there. So Sylvania is there. Volax I'm very happy with. Cape, good day yesterday. ICP, a good day yesterday. I in fact added to that position last week. JD Sports, an exceptionally good day yesterday. Looks as if it wants to get quite a bit higher. I don't think there's any problems with Polar or Kainos. And clearly the only two shares that I'm really struggling in are those two gold stocks. Gold market has done nothing today. Still sitting under a tad under 1800, and the commodity stocks off a little bit today as copper has pulled back over the last week or so. I think copper looks to me as if it's in fact pulled back and looks to me as if it wants to turn, but hasn't confirmed that turn as yet. I still remain very optimistic about the gold market, and I explained that in some detail at the Q&A, VectorVest Q&A yesterday afternoon. So if you've got a chance, folks, the hot stock panel, of which I'm just one member of, will be tomorrow. That's 2 p.m. US, that's 6. There's only 4 hours difference at the moment. 6 p.m. in the UK. It'll be streaming live on YouTube. So I hope you found that useful. I think it's time to be brave. We don't know what's going to happen next, but the trends are strongly up and the seasonality's at our back. Earnings out of the US have been absolutely magnificent. So I think it bodes well. Unless something comes out of the woodwork, it bodes well for a nice run up into Christmas. Thanks very much.